I love the cheers. Yay! It's the giant crowd here in the studio with me. Now it's me and DeWitt. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Yes, we're here. We're not flooded. The studio is not blown away. We're okay, which is pretty amazing. So I got a lot to share with you guys too. Oh wait, I am hearing me super delayed. Okay, we good? Okay, thank you. All right, guys. Oh, good. Comments, you guys. Go ahead and comment on Facebook. Hi, YouTubers. Okay, kind of let me explain what this is. This is our Tuesday night get-together. I am so happy for all of you and all my crafting cuties and everybody who's brand new joining us tonight. It has been a hot minute, hasn't it? Just a couple quick updates, and I'm going to get DeWitt out here. We're going to do a DeWitt check. I'm okay. It was very, very crazy. We ended up going to our sister network to broadcast over the last couple of weeks, and I was part of that team. And if you've watched me for a really long period of time, I started my career at QVC. So in a way, when I found out everything was okay here with my home and my husband and the dogs and all that, I actually was able to have a really cool reunion with a ton of people up there I hadn't seen in a really long time. I even snuck in on Rick Domeyer, a host of QVC. He's been there for 30 years, and they had a 30th anniversary show, and I surprised him, and I was on his show on QVC. So you might have seen me flirting around a couple different networks, but it was, once everything was okay, you know, it was okay. I do want to thank everybody who's supporting anybody who's been involved in all this stuff going on from North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, all the way down to Florida. Just a personal thank you to be up close and personal to all the tragic stuff that's going on. And still, we have mounds of trash down here. It looks, some sections really do look almost like a war zone. I just want to thank anybody who's been supporting in any way, whether it's donations to Red Cross through HSN or calling somebody, telling me you love them, hope they're okay, or personally helping people clean out their homes. It's just everything counts in these crazy situations. So let's get into the show. All right, DeWitt, come out and say hi. DeWitt has had a tremendous couple of weeks, and not in the greatest way. Hi, baby. Hi. So lots of prayers and thoughts for DeWitt, okay? DeWitt, sorry.
It's something like that.
That was anybody ever say that?
No, it's a first.
Is it really? Oh my God. Sorry, but please put a lot of prayers. He's okay. Had trouble with his house, and so he's got a lot going on in his life. So it's good to see him. I have not seen him in what, 2.5, 3 weeks maybe, because we haven't been together. So it's really neat to see him because I love him so much. And please keep your thoughts and prayers for DeWitt that he was going to get everything together as quickly as he possibly can. It all works out okay. All right. So what's the show? If you're brand new, it is called HSN Gets Crafty with yours truly, Suzanne Runyon. One of my big passions since I was a little girl is crafting. I love doing it. This is probably one of the favorite things I get to do, usually every week, is be with you guys. And the show is all about taking our time, even though I still talk fast. I love doing this because you're going to see me work with the products. You're going to see my guest, who we have, Craig from Crafter's Companion, joining me. And we take our time to really go through kits. You're going to see some kits that I've never worked. Oh no, the first kit I own and love, so I was really thrilled about it. The other ones I'm seeing, like you, many of you, for the very first time. And there's some really cool kits coming up, and it's all Crafter's Companion tonight. And I really was thrilled because it's over, obviously, in England, so it's the middle of the night over there. So whenever they can join us, especially the caliber of how wonderful Craig and Sarah and the whole team is, I love we can get them on our Tuesday night show. So we're going to take deep dives into all the kits. You're a big part of it. I want you to give me a shout out. Say hi. If you're first timer, please first time. Want to say hello. Leona's joining us from YouTube. She is a first timer. Hi, Leona. It's so good to have you here. I'm going to do a couple shout outs. Oh, we got a lot of people coming on board. Yay, crafting cuties. Welcome back. I always go to the very front of the shout outs because I always love whoever's first. I think it's great. Coletta is a very long time Crafter's Companion, or excuse me, very long time crafting cutie here. She says, I'm here and I'm on time. And Coletta, you were actually #1 in the line. Adam has also been with us for many, many years now. Hi, Adam. He says, hi, Suzanne on HSN. We have Diana, South Dakota. How exciting. We have strong winds up here. Okay, well, be careful up there. We have Mary joining us. Hello from Shelby Township, Michigan. Karen, time for the Hottie Scotty. Yes, it is. Craig is our hottie from Scotty. He'll be joining us. And Karen, you'll see him in a minute. We have Miranda joining us. She says, hello. Teresa says, love this. We love you. Thank you. Agnes is in the house. We miss you. And I miss you guys so much you wouldn't believe. Penny's here from Florida. Coletta says hello from Kansas. We also have Crafty M. Becky joining us from San Diego, California. My California kids. We have Jury from Bluffton, Hilton Head, South Carolina. Love it. I go there every year for a big tennis event. Jerry's here, or that's the Hilton Head. We have Teresa from Massachusetts. We have Shirley. So glad to find you on time tonight. Me or you? Sometimes we are delayed. So if you're saying me, I'm happy we're on time tonight as well. Trust me. We have had our issues. We have Sandy from Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. Well, hi, welcome. We have Jessica here from very fall Southern Illinois. I will say, speaking of fall, it's my favorite time of year. And after the hurricane and after I was done at QVC Studios, I had a very truncated vacation. I was able to go up to our little place in Michigan. So I got to see some fall leaves. And also in Pennsylvania, where I was outside of Westchester, the leaves were turning. So I got to be honest with you, while I was very concerned, part of me was like, I wish I didn't have to be freaked out. I might not have a home to go to, so I could really enjoy this great fall weather, because it's my favorite time of year. So again, once everything kind of passed and settled down a little bit, then I was able to kind of really enjoy it, or at least decompress. All right, so I love it. Deborah, I hope you're doing okay. Thank you, Deborah. You know what I think is very challenging, because by doing all this, you see up close, I was going to friends' homes and I'm pulling out is a combination of seawater and sewer water. And you're pulling out their precious stuff and I'm throwing it away. And so emotionally, I can't imagine for my friends and people I love and know having to throw this stuff away, but even helping people having to throw their precious things away is unbelievably emotionally draining. So again, any support you can give, you don't know how much it really means. Even if it's just make them a card and say, I love you, thinking about you, whatever. All right, Marcia, welcome back. You were missed. Thank you, Marcia. We have Colleen. Hi, Suzanne. We've missed you on this show. Hi, Colleen. And both those girls are both longtime crafting cuties. Marilyn's here back in the house. Hi, Marilyn. She's hi from New Jersey. Glad you're back on all okay. Thank you. Elizabeth, hi. HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne Runyon. Hi, Elizabeth. Joy's in the house. Joy says, hi, Suzanne. Hi, Craig. Hi, cuties. DeWitt, hi, HSN from Riverdale, New York. Joy's been with us for almost since the beginning. Coletta, Joy, I could almost name everybody's been with us for many, many years. So hi, everybody. We have Elizabeth, hello, crafty friends. We have Carol says, hello, Suzanne DeWitt from Plantation, Florida. Hello, welcome back, Carol. Carla is joining us from New Bronzefields, Texas. Well, that's awesome. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Coletta, glad you had such a fun time at QVC Suits. Well, it wasn't fun until I found out Thursday morning that my world was at least okay, So then I could finally relax and take a breath. I said, it was weird. I had told people, probably you're the same, DeWitt. And look, I do it again. On Thursday morning, when I found out my home was not flooded away, I said it was the first time I've taken a truly deep breath in about 2.5 weeks. You know what I mean? Because we had the first hurricane and worried through that and now help people. Then the next one comes. It's just emotionally super draining. So thank you guys. I love all the thoughts and all the prayers too. And DeWitt does too. I know you guys have been thinking about him a lot, so we love him. Let's see, Sessler's here. Glad you and your family are safe. Thank you. Susan's joining us from New Jersey. Penny, can you talk any faster? No. You know why? I could. Actually, I probably could. The reason I talk so fast is I want to get through as much stuff as I can because I want to get to Craig, and I know you guys want to see him too because he's super cute anyway, but he's super talented. So sorry, I know, I do talk fast. I apologize. It's just me. We have Miranda here. Danita says hi. She's joining from Texas. Hey, girl. Elizabeth's here. Carmen's here from New York City. Jennifer from San Diego. Colleen. Hello. Crafting Diva here from Wesley Chapel. I love it. She's a neighbor. Hope you're okay, Colleen. We have Debbie joining us from Oregon. I love that. Linda from California. Prayers. Thank you, Linda. Vicky's joining us from Las Vegas. Colleen, lots of prayers to DeWitt. Yes, please keep sending prayers to him. He's doing all right, but he definitely has a lot of stuff he's going through. Elizabeth sending hugs from Georgia. Adriana says hello from California. Deborah, are you back at the studio in Florida? Yes, we actually are officially all back, which is cool. We got back, we went live. I wasn't back by then. We went live a week ago Monday.
Yep.
No, last Monday.
But we weren't all
Well, we
back
live this
until
week?
Tuesday. Yeah.
No, did we just go live on this Monday?
No.
Right, because.
It was last week, but it's
a week
still been
ago.
spotty.
Yeah, okay. And then everybody came back on the Tuesday to the studio. We were still working on a short crew. Joyce says, hi, Suzanne and Crafting Cuties. Joyce from Florida. Hello. We have Chris. We love it. Shanna's here from Dallas, Texas. Jennifer, well wishes to everyone hurt by the hurricanes. Yeah, thank guys. Sharon's here from Wichita. Connie from Rhode Island. Pamela from Northwest Ohio. Go Ohio girls. Jessica's here. We have Linda. We also have Pat. Sandy, look, I'm trying to slow down for you guys. We have Lisa. I'm so glad you're back. We missed this and can't wait to see what Craig has to share. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Okay, on that note, I'm going to do a couple shout outs from YouTube. I'll try to get to more people, but I know you guys want to get to the meat of it, and we have a lot of kids to get to. Sandra says hello from Merlinburg County, Kentucky. Ann is here. She's a first timer. Hi, Ann. Make sure you put first timer. Color Divine Crafts says, hey, from New Jersey. Okay, love the name. Lenora is joining us from Eastern.
I'm not sure.
Is that Louisiana? Is that Illinois? You got it reversed?
She'll have to let us know.
Okay, you have to let, well, Nora, welcome anyway. Betty's here from New Jersey. Melanie's here from Seattle. And Phyllis Pops, I love the name, is joining us from Michigan. All right, very good. I love Michigan. I was up there recently. All right, let's dig in a little bit. Just so you'll know, this is what happened. We have a lot of things that were going on and then it all got sort of stopped. But next week, we'll be at 9:30. Beth Kingston is joining me live here in the studio. And DeWitt has promised we're going to have a party, like a party, giveaways, the whole thing. So, but we'll be at 9:30. So if you want to be part and get the giveaway, you got to join us at 9:30. That'll be next week. So we're very excited about that. Oh, Long Island. Oh, Long Island. Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's jump in. So again, over in England, where Craig, our Scotty, the hottie Scotty, he is joining us, and I've not seen him in a while. And you saw his picture, hopefully, with the little graphics that was up there, but now we're going to see him today. And I've not seen him in forever, and I love this guy so much. From Crafter's Companion, Craig, welcome back to our Tuesday night show. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's so good to be back. It's so good to see you. How are you doing?
I am
lovely.
good. I am loving. What's going on here?
Liking it?
Yes.
Well, yeah, so it's crazy busy. We're in the middle of celebrating our 19th birthday here at Crafter's Companion. So it's just been crazy busy that I've just not had time to kind of get it tidied and chopped off. But so many people have been saying to me, Suzanne, oh my gosh, loving what you're doing with your beard. What have you done? And I've done nothing. So I've just kept letting it grow and grow and grow. So yeah, first of all though, Suzanne and Dwight as well, sending all my love. I cannot imagine what you guys have gone through. Our news this side of the pond was constant about your wealth. I've always said if I wasn't Scottish, I'd want to be American. I just love your country, love being across there, seeing everything that you're going through and still going through, sending all my love. If I could jump in the car, jump in the plane, I'd be across there and helping where I could. So sending my love to everyone.
Well, thank you. And we thank you guys for joining because I know it's in the wee hours of the morning there. And we love it because, you know, Crafter's Companion, you guys are just one of the top brands here at HSN. And we love that you can take the time tonight with us. So you ready to dive in?
Let's do it.
All right. So the first kit, I'm going to show my overhead. Let's do it. The first kit. Now,
yeah.
I got to explain a little something. What?
I said to properly identify the man.
Oh, no, Hottie Scotty. Yeah, they're like, yeah, he's Scottish.
We made a graphic for you, Craig.
Oh, nice. So this kit I own, you guys. That's the
love
first thing I wanted to show you. And the reason I bought it, this is the kit. It comes with, here's a couple things, Craig. It's very funny. I'm in the middle of lots of things, but moving and all this stuff. And when I went to open this kit, I'm like, oh my goodness, there's ink, there's a stamp pad, there's stamps. I go, this is my kit, which I've not moved to the new place I just recently moved to. The reason I love this kit, guys, is we're going to go over the whole thing. Craig will get you into it, is the fact that if you need to say almost anything to almost anybody, this is the kit for you. The price of it is just worth all the amazing stamps you get because they can all be combined. And every time I look at this kit, and remember, I own this one. I bought it when we launched it. I see new things like from another Mr. I never knew that was in this kit. So every time you see this kit and you work with it, you will discover something new and fabulous. So Craig, I'm going to take it and throw it to you. Let's just jump in and then I'll start creating along with you.
Let's do it then. Yeah, let's show you. Before we show you the bits and pieces that you get included in total, this is about, as you were saying, the names, the titles, the occasions that you're going to be able to fulfill when it comes to your cards and your projects. What we mean by that is just got some. Now, it seems like I've got a lot here. This is just some of what you're going to be able to do and create and personalize. You've got everything that you need when it comes to the card blanks that I'll show you. But whether it's the occasion, you can then change the title from, of course, to mum, or it could be to dad, or it could be to auntie or uncle, fiance. You're going to be able to mix and match all of them. You're going to be able to come along with, well done, bestie, you did it. But what you could do, that could be mum instead, or that could be fiance, or it could be thank you instead. So what I mean by that is, before we show you through the other ones, as you were showing that binder, Suzanne, there is all your side stamp panels. Now, you get all of this in here. You've got mommy, mother, mom, you've got son, dad, grandmother, granddad. You've even got the S, so if you want to add on, you can do that. You've got step, you've got God, to be. So if it's your stepmom or stepdad or stepfamily, these are all your titles that you've got. You've got 3 full dividers full, but then you've got your congratulations, happy birthday, best, you're the best, happy birthday, on your graduation. And I know you might think, well, that's just part sentences, part verses. It's all about building up your own verse here. Well done, to my, get promoted to, you're the most. This is when you're going to start mixing and matching, and then you're going to start to stamp them out and then add them to either the front of your project or inside. I'm not going to go through a lot of these ones. This is just going to give you that idea, that indication. Will always be. And then this is where I'm saying you can start to change the occasion if you want to, because you always know way too much. That's like some of the guys here at Crafters Companion. Always be friends, because they know a lot of my secrets here. But you've got the ability to mix, match, and change. So many. You're going to have so many more that even we've not done here. I mean, I'm going to turn them on the side. Our boards are full. They are chocker. But you're going to be able to create all of these with what you've got included. So if I bring in little example use as well. So if you want to get started, you're not quite sure which ones to start to use and mix and match, you've got your examples of use. These are some that you can then be doing. You've got your sentiments that you're going to find, and there's some more suggestions for the front or inside. We're going to do a little bit of stamping just in a moment, but you do have your jet black and you've got a midnight. These are our quick dry. These are the perfect ones to do the stamping. You've got your card blanks within your pastel tones, 5x5. You've got that just a little bit bigger than the 4x6. But as you were showing as well, what you're getting is you're getting your wax seals. You're getting that wax stamp as well with that heart head there, crystal pen, and then to do all your stamping, we are giving you this big acrylic block. This is where you can then start to then create your project. So if I bring in that one here, you're going to bring in your own papers, bring in your own nesting dies, all your own inks, whether it's from Crafters Companion, whether, of course, it's other brands that come to HSN and on the HSN website. I mean, that one being a lovely one. That one being only the best brothers get promoted to uncles. You could change that, and that could be sisters and auntie. So only the best sisters get promoted to auntie. So this is where you can chop and change. So bringing in Nature Garden and Sarah's signature, but let's do our stamping. So I've got one here. So I've already got some of the stamps laid out, and this one's being to my Simply Incredible. And then actually, I'm going to do that one in a minute. I'm going to go to this one here. Reason being, I'm a sucker for plaid. You know, Scottish, I like my plaid, I like my tartan, and that's what I've got lined up here, just at the side of me. I've got my special, so it's special wishes for a lovely. I'm going to add auntie, but this could be any of the titles. And then I'm going to finish it off, lining them up within that block that you've got. And then I'm going to finish off with thank you. Now you can come along and you can then start to do heat embossing if you want to. So you're still able to do all your different techniques. Let's go in with the black, Suzanne, and we're just going to ink up as we would do usually, nothing different, but you've got those grids. So if you ever struggle with the alignment, then you've got the grids in there for you to follow through. We're going to then just stamp, press that into place. Special wishes for a lovely auntie, thank you. And this is where we've been able to break that down. So if I bring this one I've just matte and layered. These little dots, funny enough, are actually a little bit of excess waste that's come off of the actual wax seal when I melted that at home. So I've just picked them up and added them on. And then I know Sarah's been on lately with some beautiful Crafters Companion papers. And I know she's going to be coming up again very soon. So start to tie them in, keeping it simple. But if I pop that there, could change the occasion, could change the title. We could add another saying if you wanted to, or we can just leave that completely blank. And then I'm going to come along with a little bit of glue gel. If you do these separately, like I've done with this one, just need to come along with a bit of glue gel, just popping that onto the back, already melting that, pop that in. But think of all the different occasions, the title, the permutations that you can be creating with this full set there. And of course, you can theme it for the older generation, the younger, male, female, little boys, little girls. You can completely change them up. I mean, if I bring this back in, I mean, all that is just, I've got here my end, giving me a helping hand. We've got Liam and I've got Nicola in the gallery. Liam, shout out, how many of these can you do?
Over 5,000.
Over 5,000 occasional permutations that you can do from this one set. Liam done it, he counted them, and he actually gave up in the end, Suzanne. There's that many. But that is where you're able to do all these different ones, all these different things. You've got the card blanks. You've also then got the envelopes to pop them in, but then we're giving you the pen to write inside as well. Beautiful collection, so useful. And it's one that I also got as well, like you did, how you got yours, Suzanne, because whether you're a beginner, whether you're advanced, maybe you're at that intermediate level, we always need sentiments, whether it's for the front of the card. Maybe we want to put them on the inside of the card. You can do that. These could be just down the side of maybe scrapbook pages or your memory books. You don't have to keep them with your cards, but they're going to be great for even little tags. You can create coordinated tags for your presents. But if I move that one out the way for now, and then just quickly, let's go with that one that I was going to do a moment ago. And let's bring in bit of card. So this time, what we've done, let's take these ones off. We're going to go in with To My Simply Incredible. So that's going to go along the grids there. We can choose any title. Let's go in with boyfriend. This could be girlfriend. This could be sister, nephew, niece, godmother, godfather. But popping that at the bottom, you did it. So this could be a congratulation card. Maybe they've passed their test, but we're going to go in with the blue. So you've got your two quick dries, midnight blue, and then you've got your jet black. We're going to ink up, but please don't think that you can't use any of your other inks, because you absolutely can. We're just giving you all the key staples for you to then get started. So we've got To My Simply Incredible Boyfriend, you did it. But what about, if I move that out the way, let's take another one. I tell you what, let's do, I've themed it all blue, so let's keep it for the boys. So if I take this one out, take that out, pop that in, which says sun, I can now change that one, and now To My Simply Incredible Son, you did it. So many ways. And what's good is, although nothing is Christmas related, we all have, or we all know someone that's got Christmas birthdays or winter birthdays. So you can start to theme these colors for springtime birthdays. Maybe they've got a birthday around Halloween. Start to use your blacks, use your purples, and then theme them with those colors. It's a nice base. You've got everything that you need, sentiment-wise.
So true.
We're giving you all of the inks.
Craig,
and
I got a couple questions
wish I
from.
had something. Yeah.
Hang on one second. I got a couple questions. Okay, so we have the first one is V. She says, I have the stamp set and it's my go-to. Totally agree with you. I own this stamp set too. Super excited. Judy said from YouTube, can we still get the additional sets from the auto ship? Do you know that if we have that available, Craig, or is the auto ship over?
I'm not sure. If we had any, it would still be on the HSN website, Suzanne, so you could give that one a check out.
Okay, so we'll check and see if we can get it. Also, Agnes
Yeah,
says,
have a
can we
wee
get a
look.
sneak peek if Cece is going to offer a letterpress for Craft Day? Ooh, Agnes is trying to get in front of this Craft Day coming up.
Might be popping up at some point. Maybe I've said a little too much, maybe.
That's
Actually,
great.
do you know what? Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. You're going to be seeing it. Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, love it. Also, Teresa says, love this set. Linda said, very nice. Colleen, she's loved the card you just made. And guys, please love the comments. Love to hear from you all too. Let's see. Stephanie missed out on the auto ship. Just a little quick note, when we do, and Crafters Companion does an amazing auto ship offer on several items. They're great at it. I always recommend when you can get auto ship, get it. They're very good about not repeating. They won't bring it back. Once it's done, that whole story. So it's a great time if you happen to be on the air and see a big craft day and they've got auto ship. It's always such a great value to be able to pick it up. And we did have auto ship, but unfortunately I do believe it's gone, but we'll kind of double check. The reason that I bought this kit when we launched it was simply because I wanted to get my hands on the stamps. And I thought the stamp value alone, Craig, was 350% worth it. It's so good. Also, you guys might see me working with some other things over here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is this little wax tool? I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was adding zhuzh to my card. So I said, stay fabulous, girlfriend. And I used some paper that's coming up in another kit in just a couple of minutes. And you saw me grab this and I grabbed these little pearly things. We have a kit coming up that makes it really easy to add all this jazz to your pages. But if you're wondering, yes, this is still to come. But the main kit, you're getting everything you need. And again, it is such a complete, comprehensive set. These will become almost like your go-to Bible of stamps. Because you know what's really funny, Craig, is every time I look at mine, I see something new. So for example, there's like bro is in here. In crime, there's bro. I thought, oh my God, there's bro, Tio. I thought that was awesome, Tio, which is great. Tia is in there. Buddy, this one, where was the one? I laugh because there's nothing you can do about it on your graduation. But then it really, like this one cracked me up. For the first time ever, I noticed from another mister. Like, how funny is that? Here's you're my sister from another mister. I thought that was amazing. That just really clever and well done. And so many ways, and as they said, they stopped counting at 5,000 different combinations. So just the stamps alone, for me, everybody, is 100% worth it. Tonight, we're doing 4 flex on it, by the way, for $22.50. You pay it off in 4 months. Also, something you guys don't want to forget is we're in our extended return policy. So if you get this home, I want you to use it and create and have fun. You can use it all the way up through the end of January. And if you don't absolutely love it, then you can actually return it at the end of next year in January and still get a refund. And you know, Craig, by having that, it allows you to really explore the stamps and see just how many different things you can come up with.
That's the thing. That is the thing. It's giving you that chance to try it. I absolutely love that you're able to do that. And what it is as well, it lets you feel, gives you a little introduction as well. Although you get a lot of what your needs. Little introduction is stamping the avenue that I want to go down? You know, do I find it easy to start to personalize it with the titles? Then it's also meaning that you've got everything. Everything is there. So whether you come along in the future and you're using Sarah's signature Nature Garden, whether it's the other brands, you know as well, certainly with the fonts that you've got the occasions covered, you've got whether it's the add-ons. What I mean by that is there's even the little S that I didn't even notice till the last time. So if you want it to be grandparents, then you can do that, of course, just by adding that on. These little add-ons that you've got. And whether you buy your products from HSN today, whether it's next month, Suzanne, whether it's next year, whether it's in 2 years, 3 years, 10 years' time, you need all of these titles. These titles aren't going to change. And we're always needing cards, and we need to make the special cards for all of those loved ones. You look after them, other than the consumables, like your card blanks and that. The stamps, look after them, the book binder as well. True. They will last you a lifetime. You're going to keep going, pass it down the generations.
Karen says she loves the card with the wax seal. I need to use my wax seal more often. Yes, use the wax sealer. It's super cool. And it's a really cool little heart. And it's really great quality. I don't know if we can do the overhead shot, but if you guys haven't seen it, you get the silver wax. There, look how cute that is. It is the finishing touch. So Karen, great point. Pat says she loves the size of the stamps. Yes, they really do cover a lot of ground, which is awesome. So I did Stay Fabulous and added Girlfriend to it, and then put all my little zhuzhis that are coming up in just a second. So yeah, you can really cover some space. The stamps are the perfect size, and as Craig said, really the perfect font as well. Very readable, very easy, a little fancy but not too fancy, so it can really have a lot of different feelings when you're working with them. All right, Craig, are you good? Do you want to move on? Because we got so many kits to get to. Do you want to move on to the next kit?
Let's do it. Sounds
Okay,
good
here
to
we
me.
go.
Looking
So
forward to this
you
one.
saw let's see, I want to make sure we're going to the paper kit. Okay, so I stole some paper out of the next kit, just a little tear technique I did on my card, but this kit is going to blow your mind. Oh my gosh, it is so chock full of the most amazing, amazing things. So let me show you. The dies are to die for. Sorry for the pun, it's horrible. All right, here we go. Yeah. It was terrible. It was terrible. All right, first off, let me show you. We're going to go over my overhead shot. This thing is massive. It's wonderful. The dies you're about to see are going to blow your mind. Like, I have never seen anything like this before in my entire life. So I'm going to pull everything out so you're going to see. This is a massive die kit. It is such a great, great bundle. All right, guys, so this is a really big deal. So this one is called the Oh Holy Night Christmas Craft Kit. When you see Craig work with these dies, and I'm going to work with them too, they are out of this world how cool and neat they are. So you're getting die. There's multi-dies in this set. You're getting stamps. He's going to go in depth with it. Away in the Manger, this is a stamp and metal card die cutting set. This is this amazing embossing folder included. This is Oh Holy Night that you're getting. You're getting Star of Wonder that's included with it as well. You're getting double-sided, beautiful cardstock. They make the most gorgeous cardstock. It's 36 sheets. All of that in one incredible kit. Again, this is $89.95. In this case, we have 3 flex on it for $29.98. Just Craig, oh my gosh, when I started working with some of the dies, I was so blown away at how really amazing they are. I've never seen anything like it.
No, I hadn't either until we first brought this one out as well, because this is definitely going to cover, certainly at Christmas, that religious feel, but even beyond that as well. Yes, some of them that are actually, Christmas, where you've got your Oh Holy Night, but you've got your scene, that manger scene, just encapsulated at the top, a lovely sizable one. So whether you're going to team it with the folder you've got within the bundle as well, same of course with that beautiful sentiment, but then you've got Mary Joseph, you've got Jesus there, you've got them within the silhouette. So if you want to do it's be done within that one, but do your drop shadow, set in that scene, finishing your card, finishing your project, and then of course you can see how if you love your templates, all of your different concepts, you can start to use them. A little bit of the Gildan wax is an absolute treat as well. You've got this beautiful star that actually teams well with the folder we'll show you in a moment, but even if you use that within your dimensional cards as well. Pattern paper in the bundle, sentiments in that bundle. Then you've got this one. I adore this one here, and we're going to use it in a moment. This is perfect for paper piecing, but it's also perfect to color. And I'm actually going to use something that maybe you'll see with Sarah in a couple of days' time.
Wow.
And we're going to give you a little tease with that in a moment. But look at that, just going in with a bit of black card, colouring in the middle there. How gorgeous is that one? Then this one I seen you had in your hand.
Love that
Isn't
one.
that fab? Isn't
Yeah, you
that
know what?
one
I'll
there?
show you.
I mean,
Let me show.
Yeah,
We'll do a
do
split
that.
screen on it too, guys, because I took actually cards from the earlier kit. And again, I probably use a longer card. Let me grab a different one. I want you guys to see this. Hang on one second, everybody. Okay, get this one. Look at this. Oh, that's a great example. But even if you
Look at
just
that.
did the die and cut it out,
exactly.
that's done. I mean, then add maybe a
done.
sentiment right here. Is that not? It's so unique, and I've never seen a die that cuts this way.
No, I love what you've done, because the way that they come out is you've got the black edge round that outer edge. But I love what you've done over there, Suzanne, and just snipped it just at the top and at the bottom,
Yes.
and then that just elongates it slightly. So it's a beautiful die as well. Then you've got that, you've got that feel, that Bethlehem feel, that Oh Holy Night, within, of course, that snow globe look, that snow globe feel. That's a stamp and a die, which then gives you that look here. And these are all quite simple cards, whereas we've just teamed them with the papers, not done too much. We've let the actual die or the sentiment or the folder do the screaming and shouting. This one here, this doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. It's a 2D folder, but if I bring back in that star die, Suzanne, that star die perfectly fits within that embossed aperture. Now, you don't have to use them together, but they do work well together. Whether it's in the center, bringing in your inks, maybe you've got that sentiment collection from before and personalize. You've got all of these sentiments here. These sentiments are so lovely. You've got, you've got Oh Holy Night. You've got Oh Rejoice, Christ is born. You've also got, I'm having to read them the other way, Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. You've got your, we've got Silent Night. You've got really, really beautiful, beautiful sentiments past the Merry Christmas, season's greetings, happy holidays. You've got Stars Are Brightly Shining. You've also got All Is Calm, All Is Bright, Christ the Savior is born. So more along the lines of that religious feel, that religious occasion for your cards, your projects. And you were showing and saying the 36 sheets of your papers, 12 by 12, 180 GSM, double-sided, and these are setting that scene. So on the front, what you have then got the scenes from the Bethlehem manger. You've got the wise men in there as well. Look at that one there on the camels. You maybe want to use that as a home decor for round about Christmas time. You can do that. Deep, deep colors that you've got, the tans, you've got your deep olives, and you can see that die that you're showing there. Isn't it gorgeous?
Stunning.
That
Oh.
lovely elongated
And you know what I really
oval.
love doing? If you did that multiple times with even like vellum papers and almost made a stained glass look, how pretty would that be?
Yeah.
And
It
then kind of
really,
paper
really would
pieced
look
it back.
pretty.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's it. So keeping it quite simple, but it lets it do all the shouting. And what I've done here is I've got just a piece of this is just our white cardstock, and I've put a piece of our double-sided adhesive sheet on the back, and I've run it through our Gemini, and then this is how it comes out. So as you're familiar with, but it's sticky on the back. And then what I've done here is this is just some of our watercolor card, and I'm just going to then press that into place there. So it's stuck to my watercolor card. I've just got some water, got a paintbrush, and I'm not sure if you've seen these yet or if these are something that are going to be coming up very, very soon, being our glitter paint, Suzanne. And I'm just going to
Pretty.
go in
Wow.
and let's go in with the red tulip. So I'm going to go in with the water here. Microfine glitter that we've got in here, incredibly smooth. And then we're going to go straight in and we're going to start to paint inside the lines. Now, I know you're going to be thinking, but Craig, you've got your white lines from the die cut. You're going to go over the lines. Yes, you are, but don't worry, because we're going to cover them up just shortly. And it's just about going in, colouring in, and certainly with these glitter paints, that I'm giving you a tease for, what will happen is they dry. The glitter absolutely bounces off the cardstock. So I'm only going to do just a little bit because I have got one that's already done. It's just water, that's all that I'm using here. Working it in like so. We can intensify that if we want and go in stronger, but we can carry on going. And this is what it's going to look like once you've coloured it in. Now, that excess glitter there, Suzanne, that's not from the glitter paints. That is from our glitter glues that we've got coming up. I've just added a little bit in there. Now, it looks lovely, but I know you're thinking, yeah, but it looks like a little bit of a mess. Well, what you're going to do, black cardstock, we're going to cut that out again, and we're going to overlay that bang over the top.
Brilliant.
And look at that.
Oh, that's
How fab
great.
does that look?
That's
Absolutely fab.
amazing. That's really good.
So you don't need to worry
Wow.
about the line. So that's just white card cut onto watercolor card. And then simply by coming along, lovely little 5x7 card with the papers that have come included here. And this is what it enables you to do, Suzanne, whether it's, of course, your smaller cards, and obviously postage costs are ridiculously high at the moment, but we still want to make our cards, we still want to make our Christmas cards look beautiful, look spectacular, look elegant, but maybe you don't actually want to create depth, you know, with your foam pads or your glue gel. So it's about getting that depth, but keeping it quite flat. And this is a good way of doing that. Coming
Okay,
in
Kathleen
here,
wants to know,
popping
is the
that
paint
into
for
the middle.
sale? So Craig, Kathleen wants to know, is the paint for sale? I don't think it is yet, you guys. I think it's coming up on Tuesday's our big craft day coming up next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am being really tricky.
You are.
Being
Patricia
really
said,
tricky.
Craig does such nice tutorials. He really explains thing in detail. Narda says, love those paints. Teresa says, looks like stained glass. It's beautiful. Over on YouTube, Shirley says, love this kit. Working with it now to create my Christmas cards. Oh, I love that. Shirley, you're multitasking. You're watching us and working with the kit. I love it. Thank you for getting the kit.
Love it.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Wow. That's gorgeous.
And finishing it off, that's one of the sentiments that we've got as well. Oh, come let us adore him. Now, maybe within the kiddie school as well, leading up maybe to the do nativity or that, be a nice one to play with, or certainly the grandparents crafting away with the grandkids, playing with the set. And that looks
you know what-
lovely, but you know the little silhouettes?
Yeah.
Pop them there. Just die cut them in black, and then I'm just going to pop them in there, Suzanne. So we're not taking anything away from our
beautiful.
main topper, but we're just setting that. And everything that I've used it, apart from the white and black card, this is all within this bundle, Suzanne.
That's great. That's really pretty. Okay, so I just want to show you another really quick tip from my end of the world too. These papers, love them, love them. We showed you to them. Look at the back. I mean, they're very, some of these you can use year round if you just want a really beautiful, like they don't scream Christmas. And I love the palette. I know you guys really like unusual color palettes. So I want to show you the page that I futzed with. And again, I was kind of cheating because I was using a item that's coming up. I used that one. Let me see if I can find it. Well, I'll just give you an idea. So on the one page you have, where is it? Oh, here it is. See these little really cool edges right here? What I did is I did a fussy cut. And so instead of looking at it as just like, oh, it's just whatever, look, even if I was doing a card and using our very first kit and saying, you know, happy birthday to whoever. And again, these are coming up. We're going to talk about our lovely little wax collection. It's called the Sparkle Starter Kit. But look, that's the beginning of just taking a section of the paper and fussy cutting it out and then using it in just a completely different way. So I just wanted to give that tip or idea to you, because when you see paper sometimes, Craig, I think you got to look kind of beyond it and say, oh, I bet you I could do something with these images that you find within the papers in this kit.
Absolutely, could not agree more with you. And even if you just chop your page up into quarters, you've got then your 4 6x6 front of your cards. But yeah, have a look like you've done there, Suzanne, and just chopping in, doing that little bit of fussy cutting, because you can make them smaller and then use the papers for elsewhere throughout the year. So maybe you want to just do them as the mats and layers, but really, really lovely if you're going to be using things such as your stepper cards, using them as shakers as well in the background. That's really elegant, that one. But these ones are a bit sizable in the size, but you're able, I mean, this one here, you could certainly start to then just rein that down slightly, make that a little bit smaller. You've got that embossing folder. The detail that you've got, whether of course, it's of course baby Jesus there, you've got the star. You're able to set that scene, Suzanne, you're able to tell that story within this lovely bundle that you've got. And it's just a lovely one that you're going to bring out. It's not going to date each year. It's one that's going to follow through with Christmas every single year. And you might want to then change your colors. You might want to, within these ones, we've gone a lot with the deep colors, the deep reds, but you might next year want to use the set, Suzanne, but maybe start to use your brighter colors One years you might want to use your pastels. One might you maybe want to go with your blues. These are all dyes. These are all consumable items, apart from the paper pad, of course. So you can start to use all your own colors of card if you want.
Okay, so here you go. Just don't forget, you're getting the whole acrylic stamp set, so you get all the beautiful sayings to go with it. It's so complete. You saw the Nativity that he showed in one of the cards. That is the stamp and the metal die set and the Nativity. Then you're getting, or excuse me, this is Away in the Manger. This is the Nativity. You saw him work with that. These silhouette ones, I am just completely blown away by. That's so beautiful. That's your embossing folder he showed with the star. There's Oh Holy Night, which again, that's a die. You get this other die, which is gorgeous, and now I've taken and glued it onto the card. If I stopped there, done. And again, I just cut out the edge to create that look. It's so, I mean, it can be as simple or as complicated as you want, which is really cool. And then of course, this metal die cutting for Star of Wonder is spectacular, plus paper. All right, so Craig, we're gonna move on to the last and final kit. I have been teasing everybody with it because I keep sneaking it in to all the other projects we're doing. But this one is really fun. I'm super psyched about it. It's called A Touch of Sparkle. And in this kit, I kind of got to grab all my pieces and parts here so you guys can see it. You are getting a massive collection. It's $62.95, and you get 3 flex to go with it. First off, this coolest thing is, and he's going to walk you through it. It's the first time I've seen it. You're getting the Christmas tree, and that includes the stamp, and you get the stencil. You get the snowflake, which has the stamp, the stencil, and the die. They all have dies as well. So stamp, stencil, and die in each of these. Then you're getting your box of pearls, and there's like a gazillion of them inside here. Then you're getting your wax gem tool. This was fun. I have loved playing with this. And I love the little zhuzh in the center. Of course, it'd be Crafter's Companion to make it all zhuzhy. And then finally, totally loving this. This is a bottle of the gem adhesive glue with the fine tip applicator. Totally love that fine tip applicator on there. So Craig, I couldn't wait to get into this. Now, I will tell you all, I have a ton of extra choices we'll go through of extra kits that have the stencil, the stamp, and the die. So we'll show you those. Those are coming up. I'll try to give you item numbers on that. I also, in the future, will have some additional goodies to actually embellish even more with this kit. But, you know, Craig, let's talk a little history on this one. Why did you guys decide to develop this?
So it was just something, of course, you know, that when it comes to stamps, when it comes to dies, we know, of course, gems and pearls, you get loads out there and they're nice to then finish the card, embellish the card. But it was like, what about if we start to team them together? What about bringing the stamp, but bringing the die, but then bringing a template, and that template overlays and lets you see where you can perfectly position the gem or the pearl. So as you were showing there within this set, so this set that we're showing that you're getting all of the main components, you've got your Christmas tree. So you've got the stamp, you can use it on its own. If you want to die cut it out, you can absolutely do that. You don't have to, but you can die cut it out. Then what you're going to do is the actual template is the exact same image of the stamp. So you overlay it, we're going to use the tree in a moment, and then those little holes that you can see, that's where you're going to put your glue, and then you can pop your gems using that pickup tool. You've also got the word Christmas as the die, and then here you can see that we've got the gems or the pearls, whichever way you choose to use them. So you've got the Christmas tree, that's how it can look on the front of a card, because of course you can still ink it. How fab's that? You can ink before you add the gems or the pearls. You can do heat embossing. It doesn't have to be your black ink. You can still do all these different inks, all these different techniques, add the gems on, then the snowflake as well. I mean, elegant, beautiful, sophisticated. The design of the snowflake on the stamp, but you've got the die to go with it. Now, these are lovely dies to use on their own, Suzanne. If you just want that aperture of a snowflake, perfect, you can do that. Use the stamp on its own, perfect, you can do that. And then, of course, you've got the actual template to overlay. That die you've got there that says believe. But let's go through the other bits just quickly. As you were showed, you do have your glue. So this is the perfect gem glue here. Really fine point for you to then pop into position. What you are loving, we are all loving it too.
This.
We've got our pickup tool. Now what we've got is we've got our wax head as you were shown there. So you've got that wax nib at the top there to pick up. You do get a replacement one, and all you need to do is just unscrew that. Once you've worn that down with plenty of use, unscrew, pop another one back on. And then this side, it's not actually a pokey tool. It's not sharp, Suzanne. This is a little nudging tool. So you can nudge your little gems or pearls into position.
idea.
That's in there. But as you were showing, I mean, this, thousands and
Tons.
thousands and thousands and thousands. It's something like 10,000 in total. It's absolutely crazy the amount that you've got. But what's crazy is they are so easy to use. Now, you've seen Sarah do stamping a lot of time. You've seen me doing stamping a lot of time. So what I've already done, using some of my ink, using my stamping platform, Suzanne, I have stamped my tree like I would stamp any other stamp. Nothing's changed. Stamped it the way that I have, and then I've die cut it. So there's one that's die cut. I'm going to use this one where we've not die cut it. You don't have to. Keep it where it is. And this is where the magic happens. All you're doing, you're going to overlay, Suzanne, that stencil over the top of your stamp design.
Clever.
So that design on the stencil matches bang on your actual stamp design. So we're just going to sit that over the top. If you want to then tape it down at the top, you can do that. And then we're going to come along with our glue. Let's come along with our pearls. And what's great and well thought out is there's two different sizes of holes. So the largest one, you can put the largest pearls. The smallest one, you can put the smallest ones. I know on HSN website we also have pack of the gems if you wanted to use the gems instead. They're extras, but you've got that option if you want to. But all that you need to do is just put a tiny little bit of glue. So we're just going to
And
go
just
in,
a teeny little
pop
bit,
a little
guys.
bit. Tiny, 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 tiny. The other thing you can do, Suzanne, and I sometimes do this myself at home, instead of putting the glue in the little holes, I'll just do a little pencil mark in the little hole, then I'll take the template off and then pop the glue on. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. But if we come along with, let's go in with the reds, deep reds. So you've got two different sizes here. So I'm just going to then pop them on. I'm going to go in with that pickup tool. So we're going to go with the wax head, and then that just sits nicely into here. So if you want to then pop it on and then lift afterwards, what I like to do is pop the glue on and then go back, pop these into place. You can nudge them with the wax head, or what you can then do is just go along with the actual tool on the opposite side and
Hey,
give
Craig,
them
can
a
I
nudge.
show a little tip I figured out when I was playing with this?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so here's what I did, guys. We're going to show my kit right here. So I grabbed, remember these are little. So what I did was, these guys, the little ones are little. So what I did is I put them in the lid. Now notice what happens. I plopped them down here. If you take the lid, it's raised up a little bit. When I tapped it, it flips them over for me.
Great idea.
So all you do is see how this is, it's lifted automatically. And there you can see, just put your beads up here, your pearls up here. And then when you tap it, it'll flip them for you. Just discovered that and wanted to share that little tip with everybody. When I was playing with it, I said, oh, that makes it easier, right? So just a couple of taps and most of these will flip, and then I tapped again and flipped it over. I do want to do some comments while we're watching
Love
Craig
it.
work with it as well. Isn't that a fun idea? There, give you a little tip there.
Isn't it fun? Love it.
Oh, Patricia said, this is a great idea. Patricia said you could make ornaments from the Christmas tree or from the snowflake too. That would be adorable. Elizabeth said perfect for family craft time. Isn't that true? Patricia says this looks so much fun. Kathleen said this is so cool. Tony said looking good, Craig. Love the new look. Also love these gems. Sonal says, what other glue can you use once this one runs out? Guys, we don't have it in stock, but we will be getting a refill kit available, and we will have the extra gem kit available eventually. But what glue would you recommend if you did run out? Because obviously the beads are going to last a lot longer.
Yeah, they will. And that's a really, really good question. Just any of your white tacky glue, Suzanne, whether it's our call-out glue, whether it's one that you've got at home, as long as it's just a white glue, you can absolutely use that. No problem whatsoever. That will all do the job just as well.
But Craig, I have to tell you,
Great
I love
question.
how this dispenses because it just gives you the perfect amount so you don't over squirt. So hopefully you can get your hands on this kit. Patricia said, cool idea. Thanks, Patricia. Julie says, great idea, Suzanne. Thank you. Judy wants to know, I have the gems. Can we buy the tools separately? I will tell you, Judy, we do not have the tool online by itself. I don't believe, right, DeWitt?
Yeah, it's coming in stock. It is.
But let me tell you, we will have, Judy, coming in stock. Let me show you the 3-piece kit. It's actually the tool itself. Now remember, this is not available just yet, so you have to keep looking. But here's what you get. You're going to get the tool, which comes with 2 tips, the wax tips, right? You're going to get an extra 20 milliliters of the glue. And again, I got to tell you, I love it. It dries really fast, by the way. And you're going to get 3 extra screw-on wax tips. So this is going to be in stock. I apologize, it's not here tonight, but if you'll keep looking, Judy, then you'll be able to get this set eventually on its own, which is going to be great. Also, I'll just show you, this is the other set. Again, it's not available yet, but we're going to get it on as fast as we can. That's all the sparkly gems that I used when I was doing this card, when I was starting to create that one. That's going to be in stock as well. Now, since you're all going crazy, you keep doing your thing. I do want to show everybody the additional designs. So this one's called Angel and Mistletoe. And again, these are all going to go back to, it's a stamp die stencil set that you're seeing here. Then we also have, sorry, they're still in the bags and I don't want to goof up DeWitt later because he's got to put it away. This is called the Christmas Star. How cool is that? And that comes with the angel. Okay, that is the sweetest thing ever. Even if you want these separately, guys, and you want to, put your own embellishments on here, go for it. These are such great designs. The next one I have available, and you can find these all on hsn.com. This one is called the Bauble. Okay, love that, a real ornament. And that's Noel. And look at that present. Now, you know that present could be anything for any holiday, any gift giving, what have you. Hang on there. Oh, I got them all. I think I got them all in. Oh my gosh. So just go on hsn.com and get all these extra ones. These designs are so fun. I love the whole feel of this collection, Craig.
That's really, that's the thing, isn't it? They are fun. I mean, by putting this together, there's the one that I've just done with the perils there, and we've just kept that on that block of card. That one had die cut it. So die cut it out first, Suzanne, and then put the gems. If you put the gems on first, far too much pressure for any of your die cutting machines.
Oh, good
so you're
point.
going to do it separate. But then you can see how that looks on your card. But because I know you were just showing them there, Suzanne, let's just do it here, show you as well.
Thank you.
You've got the one there that's got the present, and they've all got the same concept. You've got the stamp, the die, template, and then you've got an additional Christmas word at the bottom. That one there being your present, and then what we're also getting within that one there is the bauble. Really beautiful bauble, and sizable bauble as well. If I just pop my hand to the side. Stamp, die, template, and then you've got sparkle. That's been heat emboss. So if you still love to do all your heat embossing techniques, you can still do them. These are still a Crafter's Companion high quality stamps. So you can see that other one you were showing, you've got your angel wing, and then you've got your star. So if I just bring in that one there, and then you've got your star. Make them into little shakers because you've got the die. Little gift bags, keep it quite simple. Or that other one, if you can, go for all the sets. I would recommend it in the fact that they are fun. It's lovely to have stamping, it's lovely to have die cutting, but to have them both, Suzanne, and still have that fun element of going in with the gems, with the perils, you are going to have so many left over. I made the mistake by saying this side of the pond, Suzanne, in the first lodge, I made the mistake saying, brilliant, great, when you've used the perils or gems up, you've got a little storage container, which yes, you do, but don't plan on using this storage container anytime soon, because it ain't going to happen. You're going to have these for a long, long time before you can use that one.
Years of all those little beautiful little pearls. Hey, one other quick note on this one, guys. Oh shoot, what was I going to say? daggone it, and it was a semi-important note. All right, 3 flex on it, $62.95. It's definitely going to, I love it because, again, remember, there's always something that's going to last and last and last. Oh, I know what I was going to say. You know what that stencil you could do, too? Let's say you don't want to fiddle with this right now. You just want a different look. You could take the stencil, because remember, that's giving you the placement of where to put the baubles, and just use your Spectrum Noir markers. And you could just use and mark, you know, do a marker in there using the actual stencil as a stencil.
Yeah, you could do. Do you know what you can also do as well, Suzanne?
Paste. I was going to say paste.
Stateside. You could do paste, you could do glitter glue, but what about our friends at Craft Buddy that bring the crystal art? You've got all these extra crystals left over.
Oh
so
my
what
gosh.
I know they do their range, but you always get more than you need from Craft Buddy. So what about using them and with these ones as well? Start to cross-pollinate all the different brands.
Yes, that's such a good idea. Okay, I want to get a couple more messages in from everybody. Elizabeth said the perfect sentiment stamp. Rhonda said pretty. Kathleen said Craig makes it look so easy, explains everything. He does. We love him. Colleen says those extra stamp sets with the present and the ornament. Yeah, like definitely go online, guys, and look at all the extra sets over there. Let's see, Suzanne, I think Craig likes your idea to tap the cover and turn over the gems. Oh, well, yeah, I think he does. Patricia, thank you. Also, Joyce says, great idea, Suzanne. Karen says, Craig's Facebook Lives and tutorials are spectacular. Patricia says, yes, to using the crystal art. Just real quick, Craig, we did have a question on the die kit with all those great ideas. Do you, with the pad of paper, the Oh Holy Night Christmas craft kit. Do you have tutorials covering that online? Or they could always watch back this, but do you have extra tutorials?
So everything that I've had on tonight with you, Suzanne, you can go onto YouTube, type in the collection name, type in Crafter's Companion in the search, and you're going to get loads of tutorials. We do craft-alongs, we do master classes. Sarah's part of them, Leanne, who's head of product development, as well as myself. We've got 2 Debbies that many will be familiar with. So everything that you purchase on HSN from our Crafter's Companion range, you're safe in the knowledge of knowing we're holding your hand, stepping you through. Some we keep simple, some we go a little bit advanced, so whatever level that you're at, don't worry, we've got you covered.
Perfect, love it. Craig, I'm gonna let you go, and I do wanna thank you and the crew, because you do need a crew to operate all those cameras and switch and all the stuff they're doing over there. So thank you guys so much. You don't know how much we really appreciate you spending a Tuesday night with us.
No, you're more than welcome. I've got Liam in front of me, I've got Nicola in the gallery next door, and yeah, it's an absolute pleasure. Whenever I get asked, you know, Suzanne gets, I'm like, yes. Yeah, but Craig, it's like 2 in the morning. It's like, yes, it's fine. So, yeah.
Oh, I love you.
So,
thank you, Craig.
Thank you.
Good seeing you, sweetie.
Yeah.
Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, so we have a huge craft day coming up. That's going to be next Tuesday, right, DeWitt? And I'll be on midnight to 2. I'll be launching it. Got a great Today special coming up. I should probably tell you what it is. You know what I'll do? Hey, join HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne, our Facebook group, and I will give you some sneak peeks at some of the items coming up at midnight next Tuesday. Then I'll be back with Suzanne Gets Crafty on the air from 7 to 9, and we'll do this at 9:30. Beth Kingston, who you know is as crazy as I am, maybe even crazier, she is joining me live here in our little studio, and DeWitt is promising a true party, because we need to party down here and have some fun. Party! So that's going to happen next year, and we're doing giveaways. So mark your calendar, 9:30. You might win something from us, which I'm so excited about as well. All right, all my crafting cuties, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank all of our first timers who joined us. Everybody loves Crafter's Companion who joined us tonight. I really hope you've enjoyed the kits. Make sure to go to hsn.com. If you type in the search bar, HSN Gets Crafty, it'll take you to all the collection that you saw tonight. And if you missed part of it, you can always watch it on replay. And that's a good way to do it, to really remember all the cool ideas that Craig gave us. So for now, I got to say goodnight. I love you all so much. Thank you, Crafting Cuties. Have a great evening, morning, wherever you are. We love you.